Hey lovely people, welcome back to the channel, and today we are talking about The Wait. It's a new Netflix original, but it was released earlier in 2021 but just came to Netflix this month, and it's doing numbers. And I just thought, because I saw the trailer and I saw like the anticipation post about it on Twitter and on some blogs and all of that, and I said I am going to see this movie. It looks like a good one, and I want to tell you guys everything about this movie in this video. So The Wait, what is The Wait about? What does it feature? What you should expect, the story, the cast, basically everything. I'm going to be shedding light on it in this video. Guys, my lights went off, and Anyways, let us start from what the story is about. The Wait is a Christian-based story that talks about people waiting on different things actually, but it focuses majorly on women waiting for children in their marriage. But yeah, it talks about waiting on different things on God. It could be a job, it could be a breakthrough, it could be literally anything, progress, something you're looking forward to, whole process, what it feels like, the struggles, the overcoming. And yeah, that's what the story entails. So we see there is this group, it's like a support group, like they have for all this terminal illnesses like cancer and all of that, where there's a support group, people come together, share their stories, cheer each other on, help each other, uplift each other's spirits while they go through that phase. So it is called the waiting room. Yeah, that's what the group is called. It's called the waiting room. And there are a lot of women there that they're waiting on children. Some have had pregnancies but had miscarriages. Some they struggle with PCOS, fibroid, different kind of things that could hinder pregnancy, right? So yeah, that's basically the frame of the movie, right? I think that's the word. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. So this movie features we have Nse Ikpe Etim. She's one of the major characters in the film. We have Deyemi Okanlawon, we have Meg Otanwa, we have Ini Dima Okojie, we have Jimmy Odukoya, we have Mike Afolarin, we have Kunle Remy, we have Juliana Olayode, we have Kate Henshaw, we have Chimezie Imo. So yeah, those were like the major faces. We had so many other cast and crew members, but yeah, those were the major faces in the movie. Nse Ikpe Etim plays Nara in the film. She is a doctor, and she's someone who has been jilted in the marriage before. So she's the doctor that organized this whole the waiting room, because she takes on a lot of pregnancy cases, right? There's a lot of deliveries and all of that. So I think that's what inspired her to, help women that, she has helped in delivering their babies, or that struggle with all of that kind of thing, bring them together and just uplift their spirits, help them go through that phase together. So we meet a friend who was played by Deyemi Okanlawon. He plays Bayo in the film, who his family is struggling. His wife, it's just he and his wife. They've been married for 12 years, and they have no kids. They've had like five miscarriages. There's a lot of struggle. There's also Ini Dima's family, Ini Dima and her husband. They've been married for like 10 years, no kids. And they're all waiting. Yeah, I don't want to give too much spoilers into the story, but there were all many other women too that had their own stories. Then we have Micah Folarin and his friend Chimezie. They play Somto and I've forgotten Mike's name in the movie. Yeah, they're friends in the movie. And Mike is a driver. Somto is an architecture graduate who's looking for a job and all of that. You know, Chimezie is waiting for a job. Basically, that's Somto is waiting on a job. For his breakthrough in his career. So yeah, we see how their story connects. We see how it progresses, and how it grows from there. So I really like the story. I think it was a very emotional one, considering the fact that I'm moving a woman, right? I could, because for me, yeah, I have grown myself to understand that anything can happen to the human body at any time. So be open to options. I'm not saying I'm not going to have kids of my own. If I get when I get to that stage, I do want to have kids of my own. But if it doesn't happen, if God says that's not the way I'm going to have children, I definitely still want to have kids. I am open to like saying, okay, adoption is an option. IVF is an option, surrogacy is an option, and this movie like helps women understand that. I think it shed so much light on that, and I'm really grateful that this kind of stories are being told. If you guys remember when what's this movie Meg Otanwa did, Ebun Pataki, yeah, for Maria Ebun Pataki. I was really excited that those kind of stories are being told, and that's one thing I'm also excited about this one too, is that stories about the struggles that women go through in pregnancies, in marriages, childbirth, the human body, everything it entails basically. So yeah, I liked that. I really really liked that. So yeah, the cast was amazing, guys. The cast, oh my god, the cast was excellent. I think I have to give it to them. Like, I super super love the cast. I think one of my favorite characters was Ini Dima. Bro, I could feel her emotions. They were so real. They were so original. I loved it. Aisha was another character I loved. The person that played Aisha, right? I don't know her name. She's just one of the members of the waiting room. Yeah, the way she brought life into the waiting room, her ginger, the laughs and all of that. I really like that. Deyemi, obviously, Deyemi always kills his roles. Jimmy Odukoya was a sweet husband. I loved watching him. Kate Henshaw, guys. Kate Henshaw was giving me youngie vibe. I mean, she's giving this early millennial kind of vibe in the movie, and I loved it. I super loved that. Guys, I love the cast. Like, I super love the cast. The story was good. The cast was good. The setting, obviously, I mean, it is like very basic setting. House, from the home to the hospital to the waiting room and all of that. So yeah, the setting was good. I think typically every attention to detail was excellent. I can't remember soundtracks from this movie to be honest, 'cause I don't think they were like plenty soundtrack. It could do with soundtracks more, that would purge you more of your emotions, but it was good. Oh, one thing I did not like about this movie, as much as I think it was a really good story, so the old ghetto vibe that they were trying to portray in Mike's side and Chimezie's side, I think it wasn't done right. And then the Agberos, they were not giving me Agbero vibe. There was the particular scene where they were trying to, hunt Chimezie down, Somto in the movie now, where they were trying to hunt Somto down. I wasn't feeling it. Like, the old ghetto vibe was just, it was off. It definitely was off. But yeah, aside that, which if you watch, you can excuse that. I think the movie was a good watch. If it is very educative, it is very enlightening. You learn a lot of things. You are exposed to a lot of things. You understand that sometimes it's not just like what meets the eye is mostly more than what it actually is. So yeah, it was a really good watch. I enjoyed it. I think you're going to enjoy it if you watch it too, and it could purge you of emotions, right? It was very emotional, and it is faith based. So if you're the kind of person that love faith based movies, this is one that I think you should definitely check out. If you do not believe in God, or you're not a religious person, you could check it out too. Aside from the fact that it is faith based, there are a lot of things that you could learn from the movie. About the woman body, the things that could hinder pregnancy, other options that you could take. It is a very enlightening movie. So it's not just about the faith, because I'm not a Christian, though I believe in God, but I'm not a Christian, and I could still relate to so many things in the movie. And yeah, it focuses on passing across very important messages, and it delivered on that. It definitely delivered on that. I loved it, guys. I super loved it. I think it's a 7.5 for me. The wait, definitely check it out, and have a good time. So guys, if you watch this review up until this point, you think that my videos are for you, you want to stay by, please click on that subscribe button, because I am going to be giving you guys back to back content, and you don't want to miss out on my content. So yeah, click that subscribe button, turn on post notification, so each time I drop a new video, you get to know first, and you get to watch it first, you get to enjoy it first. I premiere most of my videos, by the way, so join me every time I premiere my videos. You get a notification first, because you have my notification turned on. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up. I want to know what you think about the weight in the comment section below. So please feel free to bombard that comment section with all your thoughts. I want to hear it. I want to read it. I want to hear from you. I want us to have a conversation in the comment section. So please do not hesitate. And bye, guys. I will see you guys in my next video.